Hello technical writers. This is a short video showing you how to use one of the engineering databases we have here at Prairie View A&M. One, to find sources, and then two, where to look for the information you need to do your CSE style citation. So I got to the Wiley online library by going through the Prairie View library site, clicking on Browse by Subject, and then I selected Engineering. This was one of my choices. So, given the makeup of our class, I'm going to go to Physical Sciences and Engineering. And this gives me several options. I'm going to go ahead and go with Electrical and Electronics Engineering, because that sounds interesting today. And then it shows me different resources, different journals I might want to check out, and then over here in the far right, there are all of these topics. So if I have a lab report on something specific, if I'm doing my senior design project on circuit theory and design, or smart cards, or fuel cells, this would be a place that I could start to narrow down my searching. I'm going to go ahead and click on smart cards, because that's sort of a hot topic right now. And I get all these resources for books. No journal articles for this. So I'm going to go back, because I'd really like to find a journal article so I can practice my citation. Electromagnetic theory. One journal. So I click on this, and I get all of the different issues, top-cited articles on transistor characteristics, circuit macromodeling. I can browse, I can search, but for right now, mainly what I want to do is find something that I can use to show you how to do citation. So let's look at hybrid modeling and emulations of MEM systems. Here's already, just right in this link, a lot of the information I need. Here are 1, 2, 3 authors. It gives me my DOI right here. That's what I need at the end of my citation for a journal article in a library database. Here's the title. Here's the page range. And remember, I need the page range, and then I need the total page count of the article. And I already know the journal title because that's what I've been searching in. International Journal of Numerical Modeling, Electronic Networks, Devices, and Fields. Here's the volume, the issue. There's the year that I need. Most of my information is looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and click on the link for a PDF. Why did I do this? Look at all this lovely stuff up here. I've got my short title for the journal. Now remember, when I put it in my citation, I'm not going to make it italicized. I'm not going to use the periods. It's got a semicolon after my year. That's awesome. 25. This looks pretty good. I could honestly copy and paste that into my Word document, mess with the formatting a little bit. Here's my database name, Wiley Online Library. There's my DOI. The only thing I need to do is format my authors' names, make sure that I have the URL, which, yes, is this evil thing up here. Definitely something you want to copy and paste. But this is how I can find the information that I need to do my reference entry. And so before this video is over, don't close it yet, wait a second and I will show you the correct reference entry for the source right here that we've just looked at. So here's how my reference looks for this article that we just found in the Wiley Online Library. So I have my 3 authors, last name, first initial, comma, comma, period. Here's the title, which I actually copy and pasted directly from the PDF. my abbreviation for the journal title, no periods except at the very end, and then I have the year that it was published, a semicolon. Here's my journal volume or issue, colon, page range. I found it in Wiley Online Library. It's a database on the internet. And then I went ahead and I added the publisher of the database, which I've also found in the PDF of the article, John Wiley and Sons. This article was loaded into the database on August 9th, 2011, and here you see that formatted. I chose to do a short URL available from. I backed it up to the PDF. You would not be able to access it from there unless you had purchased the file, but I am just thinking in terms of ease of use. This is okay with me for this class. Then I put a semicolon, my DOI colon, there's that number, no period at the end. And this is my reference entry.